We're here. We're here. Hopefully, you need to tell me if you can hear me or not. Can you hear me?
Hello,
Is this
darkness,
thing
my
on?
old friend. Yeah.
Hi.
Why are you screaming?
Sorry.
Ah!
Am I that loud?
Nope. Perfect.
All right.
Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Excellent. Hi. It's another what day is it? Thursday edition with Greg and Stephanie. How
Mm-hmm.
the heck are you?
Oh, now that coffee's starting to kick in, feeling good.
I had to go get more. It's been one of those weeks where I can't get out of my own way.
Well, the humidity and just the lack of energy outside.
I love that you blamed it on the humidity.
Am I wrong? Everyone's just a sweaty mess.
Yeah. Yeah. Good explanation.
I'm not happy about it. I'm self-aware.
I'm accepting of our sweaty messes. So
Mhm.
here we are. Good morning to you all.
Sweaty.
Are you ready for 4th of July?
No. I'm like 2 months behind on everything. No. Nope. I should have had my pickup truck worked on, but I'm gonna need that to go pick up the grill and coolers for the event we do. And
Yeah, I see you're rocking that like upper echelon kidnapper van right now. I'm liking it. That is like I like it though. That's a nice vehicle.
there's windows. You can see the dead bodies.
That's
It's
it, right?
fine.
You're not hiding much in there.
Some of my nearest and dearest friends with just a touch of a sense of humor
I like it.
have been like, one day you're gonna come out to your van and we're just gonna have it wrapped in like free ice cream stickers and things. I'm like, no, that's
Oh, good. So I'm not the first to comment that you have a
no.
kidnapper
No,
van.
you're the
Perfect.
first today.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
Yay me.
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry.
I'm so glad you have that soundboard.
I know. I'm like, oh, what can we play with today?
Everything.
All of the things.
Just a button pusher.
So I missed you last week. I apologize. We had a whole system reboot in here.
Fun.
So yeah, technology's been wonky. It's one of those things I asked my husband the other day, because I always have these hypothetical questions like today's. That is, if you were to advise someone that is getting married, what advice would you give them?
Well, The Bachelor has all the advice you ever need. Just kidding. Never listen to The Bachelor.
You were like, don't do it.
Yeah. Don't do it. I'm the guy that'll.
There's some sound advice up there. So if you would like to impart some wisdom, please do so. Stephanie in the Morning is our Facebook page in which we're asking these questions. So go on over there and give some fine facts of what's going on that you can save someone from in marriage. Or maybe there's just something funny that we can all laugh about.
You had a couple in there. I think divorce is more expensive than the marriage.
Yeah, that was a good one. And I like RTB's comment. So just so you can count the years and get a prenup. Hash it all out before you start writing it on the dotted line.
Yeah, prenups are interesting because a lot of people feel as though, oh, you don't trust our love. I'm like, well, technically, our love doesn't mean anything if money matters more. So why does it matter? You might as well sign it.
Cliff and I have been married 20 years this year, and we have just as little as we had then. So really, there was never a need for a prenup.
There you go.
Also, there is something to be said for marriage is cheaper than divorce, because I feel like there were some years in the 20s that had it not been that cost effective, I would have walked.
Nice. Hey, but yeah. Is there a tax burden involved? No. All right, fine.
It's way too expensive to divorce you. We'll just suffer these years.
I'll get a white dress and let's party.
Not every year is great. That's really what I should write. Not every year is great. That's why I said there's always tomorrow. Like there's not everything is going to be sunshine and roses.
Tomorrow. I better go. Damn, love you tomorrow.
We're going to have little Lord Annie beside me today, but here we are.
And D, not Annie. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
I don't have the bouncy curls.
Right?
That's
you could have bouncy curls though.
It's all the bounce I can do. So.
Nope. Willie Bounce over here.
I'm big, bald, and beautiful. Thank you very much.
Fabulous. So I'm going to be out today at Shipwrecked from 3 until 5. We've got our summer games going on. I've been so excited to play them, and the rain has not cooperated with the summer games.
Curse you, Mother Nature.
Yeah, right? And I don't even know why I have these. I'm not wearing them.
Oh.
Just make sure you tell me if I'm not on. I left my other ones in the car, and I'm just too lazy to look.
Great. Now I'm responsible. She's having a headphone crisis. So the person in control of everything isn't checking for feedback. Now I'm in control of telling her things could get weird.
Yeah. Perfect. I think that is just the way our show should roll.
What is that dog barking in the background? That's so crazy.
Although you're not going to make me paranoid because I just don't care.
Why is there horror movie music playing in the background?
You watched the one episode where I changed my voice and RTB didn't even tell me. He thought I did it on purpose. And then he got mad at me when he was like, oh, sure, Stephanie.
Nice.
Like, I didn't know. The voice changer button over here, I forgot that I left on.
Oh, hit it.
So I did like a solid 2 minutes of another voice, like a demon voice that I didn't know. And he could hear it only in his phones and I didn't.
Go ahead, press the button.
No, I'm not doing it.
I want to hear the demon voice. Do it.
See what happens when I tell a child something? I have to deal with it.
With a demon voice? Yes,
Yeah.
I want to hear you tell a child something with a demon voice.
Where's the voice disguise thing?
Is it the monster voice on? I told you. No, it's not
on.
Oh, mine did too. Or this one. Staying alive. Chipmunks. You like that one? There's a
small robot. I don't know if that one's any different than the monster robot. You should see it. Are you watching Rex Space? These are gonna be so fun to play back. Because I can't. And then there's the large robot. Oh, that was a girthy voice. I don't like that word. Gross. Yeah.
What's the other one?
This is the megaphone.
Oh. Attention, please.
Is that where it's at? Kind of sounds like that.
It's like, recess is over.
And there you go. Fun with voices and Greg.
Oh, she turned it
They're
off.
off though, right? They're off. Good morning, Dave
Sure,
Hagner.
they're
Good
off.
morning, Robert.
Wink, wink. They are.
They better be off.
Yep. Sure.
Damn it, Greg.
What? I don't know. You need your headphones.
You're the worst. Well,
Yep.
I apologize if you're going to listen to this whole broadcast in robot voice.
I wouldn't let you do that.
Thank you.
I would probably go deaf. So yeah.
We're approaching the 4th of July, and that just means so many freaking people here.
Mm-hmm.
It took you, I said, what's your ETA this morning? And then you're like, haven't moved in 7 minutes, doing great. Like,
Yep. Like, wow, I'm doing 50 miles an hour right now on 28, which may or may not be illegal for that section. Fine. All right. And then stop. Just wait.
good morning, Dawn. I miss you. I hope you're doing well on the West Coast and all is good out there. Nice and early for you. Mama, you should get with my mother right now. She's having like just a crisis. If you've got time, call her. Talk dogs. Go do something together. Yeah, the sun needs to go out because these people do need to go to the beach. I'm over it.
Get off my
That's
roads.
yes.
I've got to work. I'm still a local kid.
What
out
is
of my
with
way.
it when you're like, I'm on vacation? Let's just drive around drive around.
Well, it's so I'll go to breakfast on the weekends, whatever. Oh, I mean, clearly I go to breakfast every day, but I try to look at the weather to schedule what time I'm going to go. Because if it's crap weather, everybody is crowding every breakfast joint because there's nothing else to do. So you cannot get a table or a seat at the counter after 8:30, 8:45 through 11:30. It's just not worth it.
Yeah.
And it ruins my day. I'm like, all right, I guess I'm going back to bed.
All right. So my mic's on right now. I'm going to try not to touch my mic stand. As Don says, it keeps going in and out.
What does?
My microphone.
Okay. Well, nice.
I'm relying on your ears.
You sound like a beautiful robot.
Thanks, Greg.
Welcome. Beautiful robot.
So Barnstable doesn't have fireworks?
Nope. The piping plovers. Yeah.
Freaking birds.
I heard other countries eat them, so I guess we're just growing other people's crops. I don't know.
They don't look like they're able to go anywhere else. We're not growing anything with those things.
Yeah, they stopped everybody from going out on Sandy Neck.
I don't know what's worse,
Now
not having them because of birds or having them last week like we did in Mashpee.
Just take the barges out another 500 feet. What's the problem?
Meanwhile, you've got Falmouth and Yarmouth that are like, we don't care. We're doing it.
Yep.
Burn everything.
Mhm.
Right?
And
Good morning, Jean. Good to see ya.
A piping plover must have mutated and made it its way onto the board of everything in Barnstable. I don't know.
I'm not against the birds. I get it. I mean, I think fireworks suck because they are crappy for people with dogs. Dogs do not like the fireworks. People with PTSD, they don't like them. And I guess they're trying to move towards laser light shows. I'm down. Let's do some laser light shows. Good. Let's glow stick up this place.
Nice.
I'm all for it.
Everyone's getting LSD. What? Nothing.
Ooh, what? John's babysitting a mastiff named BG.
Ooh.
In a $4 million home on the West Coast. Ooh. Living the life, my friend.
Oh, my pool jack.
Well, John, I thought of you immediately because there was this ad that had to be shut down on Indeed. Someone was looking for someone to care for their 2 dogs. They would have their own house and a stipend of 120 pounds, 120,000 pounds a year to watch 2 Shih Tzus.
That's a lot of Shih Tzu.
There were so many applicants for this dog that they had to shut it down. They were like, thank you, we're good. We have enough quality. I didn't think that they realized. These people genuinely just wanted great caregivers for their animals because they don't have kids.
Yep. The DINK lifestyle.
Go ahead. Say what the acronym is before people are like, what is he talking about?
It's all about that DINK life.
Yeah. why is Greg talking about dinks on
because
Stephanie's show?
Know it's all about that DINK. About that DINK. No children. Dual income, no kids.
Right? Great acronym. Wish I had adhered to it.
DINK.
You need the D part.
You
need the D, Greg.
Good luck. By the way, your microphone's off, Mr. Roboto. It's not actually. Whatever. Oh, there we go. I need the dual.
How's your dating life going, Greg?
Yeah, it's still single income, no kids. Great. Son of a God.
I love you dearly.
I look forward to this time with her.
I know, right? He's like, I signed up to go get ribbed for free at Stephanie's.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just dragging Greg.
I could be out with the boys. Nope. Instead, I come here.
That's it. I appreciate it. Cheers. I appreciate you.
Sink.
So we were looking at Pete Davidson's in rehab. I saw that this morning.
Yeah, the guy's all over the place.
Yeah, he's a hot mess.
I mean, the title of the article alone. I mean, yeah, of course.
What made me laugh though is whenever and we were even discussing it off the air too, when we were talking about who writes the titles for these things, the people that are like, look at me, I've got something to grab you with. But they always, whenever reporters post on anything, they pick the craziest, most deranged photo they can possibly find and put that one up there. He looks like he had just been dug up and rolled out from a night out with his friends, maybe 2 nights out with his friends. And that was the photo that they posted that he's in rehab for PTSD and something else. I forget what it was. So I was like, we wish you well, Pete Davidson. We wish Madonna well also, who's not feeling well.
What if her bacterial infection
was caused by Pete Davidson? Pete Davidson looks like a bacterial infection.
I mean, it's either Pete Davidson or Nick Cannon. Let me know when I'm wrong.
This is horrible. Good morning, T. How the hell are you? Your long table looked fabulous. I didn't get to go to the long table. I want to go to fun dinners.
I forgot it was even happening. Then I showed up to have dinner with friends, and I didn't realize it.
Like, damn it!
I was 2 hours late to dinner. Oops.
Whoopsies.
Hey, we just sat down. We're gonna be here for a bit. I'm like, all right, I keep working. I just go. I don't even look at the time. Like, oh, dude, we left an hour ago.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. But then on Main Street, they had the long table. And
it's such a fun sign of summer with the long tables. I don't even care what you're serving me. I just like the whole vibe of it. But the food also looked good. So,
yeah, but it means I had to sit still for like 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, you're not good at that.
Nope. Greggy on the move. Greg, you got to be on the move.
Twitcherson over here is like, I got to touch it. I got to move it. Let me try that. Let me move this. How about if we...
Did I have my dinner first? I had my dinner first, and I walked the long table and said hi to a bunch of people, and then my 8 p.m. client finally called me back, and I showed up at 9 o'clock. Yes, I work at all hours of the day, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I'm going to have the night off. Nope. They were just an hour behind.
Well, that's one of the things that I love about summertime. Another one is the Melody Tent. I've not had a chance. Everyone's going to Chase Rice tomorrow T, put your helmet on for that one. It's going to be a wild and ruckus show.
Yeah, no, I'm going to stay away from that.
A little too crazy for you.
And where people are loud and having fun, and there's too many of them, and there's no elbow room, I don't want to be there.
Well, I just wrapped up an insane June. It's so wedding season, and we're finally coming to an end right now. A little bit of a break. I don't have really anyone's booked until September again, which I'm loving. It was crazy. I had one at the Resort and Conference Center, and there was another wedding going on next to it. So I spent the half the time saying, no, which wedding are you here for? Go to that one. Which wedding are you here for? Go to that one. Then I saw another one of my DJ friends that was DJing that one, and that looked all frazzled. So I said to Cliff, go investigate why Sturdy is all frazzled. So he walked over there, and like I guess the bride and groom, for whatever reason, culturally, they left this wedding. They were gone for like 3 hours. And in the meantime, their wedding cake melted. Like there were so many other disasters going on at their wedding that they decided to piece out of. But I guess it was their culture.
Yep, don't blame me.
So now you've got people that were getting like wasted at
That
the
never
wedding
happens.
with the melted cake. And it was just, and mine was like nice, quiet, relaxed, small, happy, and done by 9 p.m. I was like, I like this.
Yeah, I don't know. So I was thinking what I might do for a birthday party in a moment of self-importance.
Yeah.
And
Hi. We got studio guests.
Oh, hi. Yeah. Hello, puppy. Bye, puppy.
Oh, T says I predict a solid 12 fake ID snatches every country show.
Oh, absolutely.
I think that's a good number right there.
Absolutely.
1 dozen fake IDs, please.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
What is it about country shows and teens trying to drink?
They're all trying to find a country boy, but they all want, the extra money income. I don't know.
This explosion. I blame you, Kenny Chesney. I blame you.
Nice. That's personal.
I know. We started the Country Music Fest at Gillette Stadium. I want to say, how old's Lil? 16 years ago. And I know because it was like a 90-degree day. I had just had Lily. I went to the show and I get heat stroke. I am not good in heat. Even when I was in the military, I had red laces. Like she's a fallout. If it's hot, don't put her in Alaska, put her in Siberia.
Nice.
Don't put her in hot weather things. It's just not where I belong. And so it was one of those hot summer days, but that's where I've never seen so many people that were in the infirmary. I'm there because I'm dehydrated and sweaty hot, and I'm also nursing. Like I just birthed a baby. I shouldn't be at this country show, but I'm here. And the amount
That's
of
more
drunks
country than you think.
and teenage drinkers that were at the show, and I was like, what? But it's the country vibe.
Yeah, I went to one with some folks and asked one of the state troopers on horseback. He's like, yep, this event is the worst all year. All the Patriots games, doesn't matter. Any other concert, no problem. Country Fest is just the biggest show of nutbags.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They all come out.
Everyone's twisted, falling over before the show. Like, okay,
Gee, that's awesome. Had a mother almost fight a bar staff because we took her underage son's ID and she says he needs that for Nashville next week.
Or don't break the law.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, I get it. I understand that you think you have the most mature one, but okay, if he's that mature, why does he need to do something
That's
illegal?
Crazy.
I don't know. People are special. People are special.
Big time.
My sweetie is the best boy ever. I've been helping him buy crack since he was 15.
Yeah,
Oh,
right?
okay, that's wow. All right, cool.
Yeah, we're having a departure from reality, I feel, as if every year it goes on and the dawning of the online conversations where people really don't know how to talk to people in person anymore. I feel like that is my next thing.
It's gone.
I've been talking about this for a while, but I really feel like I need to start doing some master classes on how to talk to people.
I was just
Right.
I was just talking to a retired firefighter that was going to do CPR and EMT classes or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, I think I might have to do like a stand up, shake your hand, hi, how are you? I have to talk to you thing as well.
Yeah.
Because like you can't just run in and treat everybody like a plastic body. They're still human. How do you interact with them? And nobody's interacting.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. It's a shame. You know what's really sad? You might have to do that as an online class.
How to talk to people.
Down. Yep.
Get my online class.
Yep. Yeah, they're just zooming from bed. Well,
how to talk to people IRL when you're really up to it.
Yeah, an online course. Jeez.
I think that's great.
It's awful. Ew, people, I don't want to. Yep.
You're a people person, though. You say you don't like people, but you're also a people person.
No.
Okay, here he comes. Old man Hiller.
I don't like too many people.
Okay.
And I want my personal space. I have my bubble.
Okay.
If my elbow,
that's fair.
If my elbow goes up and someone is struck, there are too many people.
I like that.
If I'm at a concert and somebody is just,
oh yeah,
nope, bye, Greg, you gotta go.
You can't even take it in the moment.
Not there for that. Nope. I want to enjoy my time. You should be able to enjoy your time.
Yeah.
Why are you infringing on my time? I don't want to be up. Nope. Get me away from the crowds. I don't do disrespectful
I feel like
crowds.
there's a time and place for all of it.
Oh, sure. But I know that I'm the grumpy. I don't want to be elbowed by the drunk girl having the time of her life.
Yeah, her 87th White Claw of the
yeah.
evening and wants to touch everybody and loves everybody.
Am I next to you?
Don't. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't.
Yeah. Greggy knows himself. Greggy doesn't need to be there.
That reminds me of my my moment when I was at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and I had the drunk girl behind me spilling her wine on my back.
Was that
on my back?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Yeah, my shoes. Her shoes were in my foot area.
Oh, funny. That's a memorable
It'd
part of the
fine
experience.
If it was like one thing, but it was the entire show. She was a menace. A menace.
I went to a concert last year. My buddy peer pressured me into it. Went with him, his other buddy, and his wife. And there was a woman. There were apparently 2 seats that nobody showed up for, and they people kept cycling. But there was this woman, probably in her 50s or 60s, obliterated, and she's got. Oh my gosh! She had her phone. She was trying to record, and she was just dancing.
Well, that's the new version of the lighter, though, isn't it?
No, but you looked over the phone and she's trying to record and she's just so wasted. She's dancing, trying to hold her phone upright.
She wanted that moment. She's going to look back at that moment, though, and maybe try.
She kept tagging the dude in the back of the head behind her. And then his little girlfriend's like, don't turn around. Don't say anything. Just let it happen.
I hope she opened up that phone with supreme embarrassment the next day, or it was probably just the flashlight.
I don't think she remembers she owned a phone. And then some dude came out, gave her a smooch and kicked her out. Go back to the other group. And then he was there. And he was standing too close to me.
Good morning, Tony. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, it is going to be a busy weekend. I have comedy show live at the Navigator, Alex Giampapa on Saturday night. So I'm looking forward to that. A little bit of fun comedy right around the corner from my house. It's a win-win for me. I don't have to travel far. And also, he's a funny dude with new material. The minute that submarine imploded, he added it to his stand-up routine.
Oh, no. Yep.
Oh, yeah. And it was like, billionaires are supposed to be smart, right? And I was like, oh, this is going to get good.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate somebody writing their comedy and like throwing it out there immediately, keeping your act a little bit fresh. I think that that's super important. I feel like these comedians get real stale and they are one trick pony when they've perfected stand-up routine, and then they roll with that stand-up routine. Yeah, it's great. They're going town to town, but when you've already seen it, you've already seen it.
Well, how many times you go to the same comedy show twice?
Never. And I don't get Matt Rife. Can someone please explain this to me? I don't get it.
He's good looking to the
Is
younger
he
ladies.
though? I find him unattractive because he's like plastic looking.
I don't know. I'm straight. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know what's attractive in a dude.
That's a cop out. You know what's attractive and what's not. You have eyeballs.
He's got.
He's not attractive to me.
Yeah. He's a fit dude. I don't know what the X factor is.
Women love him.
Yeah.
For sure.
He's a fit dude. He's got light eyes. He's been in the public circle. He plays it off as this whatever, wannabe playboy, whatever. I'm happy for him. But yeah, chicks are all over it. Okay, great.
I don't get it.
Mhm.
Like me either.
I don't know.
But I don't think his comedy is all that funny. Have you watched any of it?
It's whatever that yes, it's all over my Instagram. So when I scroll reels, when I'm generally in the restroom, come on, tell me
it's real time.
Yeah, you're sitting there. It's either news articles or stupid crap. It's either puppies with bad voiceovers, right? Where the parents, and I'm guilty of it. I'm the first one to walk into a house and like pet the dog and like, oh yeah, you're like, well, all the stupid voices. So it's either dogs or stupid comedians or some guy doing something stupid to small engine or a truck or something. Yeah. Dumb things with gasoline, comedians.
But have you
puppies.
laughed? Have you laughed out loud while watching Matt Rife?
Some of his crowd work when he's like hitting on somebody and they're clearly just in shock. Yeah. I mean,
have you laughed out loud at Matt Rife?
In the bathroom, I try not to laugh out loud.
Why are you going to communal potties watching Matt Rife?
No. Just sit there for a couple minutes.
If you're in there alone, what do you care if you're laughing out loud? No one else is around. I mean, if I did it, I've got 47 people that are like, what is she doing in there? Is she okay?
Honestly, if I start hearing your deep belly laugh,
you're like, something good is happening.
I'm like, yo, send me that.
And no one wants to be in there.
Just be thankful I only send you like 1/100th of the crap I see on the internet. Because every so often I'll send her something funny.
Please, everyone, send me the memes, send me the funny reels. I always need to be entertained.
No, you don't have enough time for all the crap.
No, I don't, but I like every once in a while getting a little message with something funny behind it. That makes my heart happy. Mm-hmm. So please send them along. Mm-hmm. And if they're great, I will share them because I like to do that every once in a while.
Well, do you want the sarcastic, screwed up ones, or do you want the lighthearted, fun
all
ones?
Of it. I feel like there's a time and place for all of it.
All right. Well,
and you never know. Like RTB the other day sent me a package of rolls with like the little ab thing. And then I immediately sent him a muffin top, like immediately right back, as if we were both on the opposite scales of the same bakery situation.
Perfect.
And that was that moment. I had a moment. Well, I shared it.
I've got 3. So I usually forward things to like maybe 20 people in my recent list, whatever. A couple of them are ladies. Most of them are guys. And there's 2 or 3 guys that you can send the screwed up stuff to. There's different levels of things out there. Like this should not be said out loud, but oh my gosh, who can I share this with? Because
inappropriate, extra inappropriate, pornographic, wherever we're going on the what is that scale?
Yeah, no, the things that are just like, oh, you can't say that out loud. You no, it's funny, it's true, but you can't say that. Nope, the stereotype stuff. You only have a couple people you can send that crap to, and then they send it back. It's great, but you can't send that to your mom.
What do you send your mom?
Nothing. IOUs.
I had a tarot card reading yesterday, and one of them. So I told you I gave the guy nothing, and he was giving me back all this stuff, and then he picked up the card and he was like, blah blah blah, this that. This is Leo energy, and I just kind of chuckled to myself because I was like, "That's my mother."
Yeah.
And then afterwards, I said, "That's my mother, by the way." Well, she's retired and now she is taking apart her house and trying to put it on the market. And now she wants to come and spend time with us here on the East Coast.
Yeah. Are they going to stay in the RV?
My mother is an in theory person. So she loves the idea of things. But when things are then deployed or employed, then we don't like anything. We have not liked this plan. I hated this from the beginning. But she loves the idea of things. Mm-hmm. Have you ever met those people that just their ideas and their plans are so wonderful and grandiose, and then when it's time to do it, they're like, oh, "This is not what I wanted. I didn't want any of this."
I think that's everybody in the bathroom. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna prepare for a marathon. I'm gonna eat a salad 7 times a day, and they go back and
conversations. Your internal dialogue does not match your external wishes. This is what she suffers from.
Yeah.
And I try and remind her of it all the time, and then she just doesn't listen. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what to do.
Yep.
I really don't. So I just try and be supportive, because that's the person I am, the supportive one. Is that what we're doing today? Okay.
Mhm.
Are you feeling okay about that? Okay.
I've had a few people say over the years, from when I first met you or saw you, you were nice and civil, whatever. But getting to know you, you are not the same person I thought you were. That happens.
For the good or for the bad?
Circumstantial.
Could go either way.
Circumstantial. A friend's parent at an event said, "Wow, for a big guy, you get down on the dance floor." Like, I did not see that coming. Like, I don't know if I should be flattered or offended, but thank you. Pretty entertaining. Yeah, you just surprise people. Wow, you're a chatty Cathy. Yeah, well, I've had 17 pounds of coffee. So yeah, happens.
Was that a time that you split your pants on the dance floor?
I want to be your friend, but you sound like a robot. Go away.
What is new in the life of Greg?
You know me, just partying hardy. No.
Seriously, all we do is work. What do we do with workaholics?
I don't know. I did some
I feel
karaoke
like we need a
last night.
support
That was
group.
interesting.
You did what?
Some karaoke.
You had some questionable choices last night. I kind of like.
Yeah, that was about it.
You keep it fresh.
Well, so somebody, a small group of us was out and was like, "Oh my gosh, my usual friend usually does this with me. Will you do it?" I'm like, "Sure." What are you saying? I don't know. Pick a genre. Like, I don't care.
That is one thing I really appreciate about Greg is here's an idea. Let's get down with this. And you're like, okay.
Yeah. Well, don't you think you get? I'm like, I don't have enough shame. I don't care. Let's go.
I don't know if it's shame or you're just down to clown. You're just like, let's make this happen.
I have to be a serious overthinker all day long. I overplan everything I do for work, and that's why my clients hire me, is because I try to figure out everything that they could screw up and try to limit it and then label things accordingly.
That's positive.
Like, I could install this premium, but you're going to screw it up. So we're going to go this route. And like, oh, thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, if I could just sit there and be one of the many that's just being a burden to everyone else's eardrums at karaoke, I'm down. Yeah.
There were some, but you'll get in with ballads and then you'll do duets, which I also love.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't throw too many voices, but you do have a great voice.
Oh, stop.
You do though.
Stop.
It's not fake.
I just have some fun. Although I will say, if you do try to shut the mic off on me, which does happen quite regularly, I'm just going to go a cappella. So if one night I was standing there, I did the last song, and then people were still having a good time. I was having a good time. So I just started End of the Road, and we just kept repeating the chorus for Boys to Men, End of the Road, for a solid 10 minutes. And then just everybody's clapping and singing along and just falling over. And it was just, we're just trying to scream. And the bartender's looking at me like, "Greg, please stop. Thank you. Stop."
Was this one of our mutual friends?
I mean, we know everybody mutually.
That's also true. Good morning, Dave.
Yep.
Was he related? Was she related to Dave Noble?
No. Oh no, but she loves it when I do. They choose for me to do Puddle of Mud. She hates me, but it's a
love song. Really.
That's
it's not.
It's a love song.
It's not a love song.
It's about a broken heart.
You're not gonna get me.
She was great. It's great. So I go up there and you see me dying and laughing. You know something's wrong, and I say it's a love song, and that's She Hates Me. She absolutely hates me, and by the end of it, usually there's a couple people dying laughing and a couple people singing along, because it's a stupid song where everybody can understand the lyrics and you just start screaming. It's like Boys to Men, End of the Road. You got to sing something that everybody can get in on. Friends in Low Places. Simple.
That lit up a dance floor of a wedding that I did, and I couldn't believe it.
Go for
they
the
made
classics.
a request, and I was like, sure, okay. Yep. And it brought all the boys to the yard. I was like, okay. Garth Brooks.
You know what? My go-to, I want everybody on the dance floor song. Coolio 1 2 3 4 something.
It's
new.
A good one.
Completely underrated. Nobody thinks of it or plays it, but afterwards everyone's like, "Oh, a little toe tapping," and then they're
right.
It's a fun one.
Yep, I like it.
Nobody ever thinks of it.
We had some crazy crime happening on our main streets of Hyannis. What the frig?
Oh no. Do we know everybody in this story?
No.
Oh, good.
We don't know any of them. They're teenagers with guns. Like, where do we live right now?
That was Sunday afternoon.
We've got that going on. Falmouth, we've had people roofing drinks. Again, I thought we started that last summer or whatever, some crazy stuff. And then it happened twice over the weekend. Please be safe while you are going out. Please don't be an idiot. And what the hell is happening?
There's no shame in asking for your drink in a kiddie cup with a lid.
No, it's legit. Or have somebody watch your drinks.
Scary.
These are just safety precautions.
Yeah. Or I like the roofie roof where you take a bev nap, you put a hole in it, you slide it over the straw.
I like it.
Roofie roof.
I mean, yeah, but you can lift it up and whatever.
But you're going to see someone. You can't
hopefully
do this. You got to like, it's like the little man in a cup when you're playing. Oh,
I'm so worried for my 20-something to go out and hang out with her friends. I really am worried for her when she's and I have to go through the speech of just make sure. I know she's smart enough to know, but at the same time freaks me the hell out.
Yep. It's also, I guess, harder to put stuff into a can, like White Claw and High Noons and those
love
sort of things.
that freaking White Claw. Good morning, Danielle. Thanks for joining us.
If the bartender hates you or loves you, you get the same beverage every time.
That's fair.
Or those bartenders that love you and they think they're doing you a favor by giving you a 1,
that is not
2,
a favor.
3, 4. Well, it depends on the night. Do I need to catch up? Was Greg working till 11 and I got there 11:30?
Make it a good one.
She's over here doing limbo and karaoke at the same time. Someday somebody's gonna make you. Yeah, no problem.
I just felt that drink for you.
Yeah, right. You get
the no, it's not good.
And then somebody was saying the High Noons are doing a tequila seltzer now.
Oh,
and those are popular. Like, nope, I don't need more tequila in my life.
No,
I've done enough dancing.
I tend to stay away from those ones. I do like I forget what they're called.
I mean, there's 1,000 of them now.
I know, but there's a new one that's on the market that I kind of like because it tastes like real fruit. I can't remember the name of it. I don't drink them often.
I don't know anything about fruit. I can tell you about pancakes. They got a
thanks, Greg.
They got a maple syrup one. They got a bacon and eggs one. Let's go.
What's your fare for 4th of July? I know you're serving hot dogs for the Kiwanis, but is that what you think of when you think of 4th of July? Because it just turns me off. It's got the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Competitive eating grosses me out. I can't.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I can't.
And the guy that usually wins it is probably
Kobayashi?
7 pounds.
Yeah.
And like 10 feet tall.
They're not big people.
No. Oh, it's lettuce. What? Yeah, it's water, and you just nope.
So I did this wing eating thing for a charity fairly recently, and one of the guys there like follows competitive eating. He's the one who won. But he follows them like they're like wrestlers, like they're this action figure that he looks at, like they're the Avengers.
Everybody's got their thing. Well, also you have slap competitions now, where 2 individuals line up at a podium, and you stand there and you wait for the other guy to line up, and you just see someone get rocked, and it's usually some like 200. 250, 350, and they put you into some of their weight class, and you just see one guy with.
Is this on like ESPN 8?
Dude,
is this like where they have the cornhole tournaments?
Yeah, it's all on the Ocho. Everything's on the Ocho. But no, you just see somebody. You can only rotate the hips and shoulders. You can't come from South Central LA and just rock Massachusetts, right? You got to stay within your state. But you see them line up, and you just see people fall over, and you hear crunch. Oh my gosh! And you see these large.
That's
people
not a
fall
sport.
Over.
Why?
I mean,
is it just severe boredom?
People do stupid stuff every day.
Well, I know that, but we've all watched Jackass and The Incredible, or what's that other one with Rob Dyrdek? That show makes me cringe.
Robin Big or Ridiculousness?
Yes, that show really makes me cringe. I can't watch people getting hurt. It gives me like anxiety. I can't watch it.
I'm the guy. It's funny to see if a gentleman were to be kicked in the.
Hi, Danielle. Have a great day.
Me and most guys are the first to go, nope, sympathy pain. Can't do it.
No.
Do ladies have an equivalent sympathy pain? Like if you see a woman in some accident or get hit in some way, shape, or form.
That's me for everything, though. When I see anybody injure themselves, I feel it. Like I think of it
I get it.
because I've hurt myself just
You
about
just
enough.
thought about it and did
I
it.
did.
I know. Oh, yep. I get it. I get it.
I hate it. I cringe.
Ooh, that and rolled ankles.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I grew up wearing the wrong size shoe apparently all the time.
Oh, Dave Noble said, Vivian just said that's the guy who ate 3 burgers at our house. I love you, Viv.
Morning. Good to see you.
Please, let's hear about this. Since we're getting into competitive eating and food talk.
So a few years ago,
Vivian's a food counter, or was everyone
pre-COVID quarantine, whatever era, every so often, Dave and I would appreciate a burger and just randomly go out to different restaurants and, hey, you want to go? What was the one Flynn's almost under the bridge that's now closed? And they had, what was it, the Donegal, I think, the peanut butter one, and a couple places now do it. But the running thing was, hey, you want to just like escape and go find a burger? I'm like, yeah, sure. And he'd be able to do it at times. Well, fast forward, we haven't done it in quite some time.
Yeah.
But the other day, maybe a few weeks ago, he was like, you know what? I made some burgers with the kids. Nice, solid, good. The man can cook.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He's like, you know what? I was going to wrap them up, but I'm like, I think Greg would enjoy this. And I just happened to be like ready to go find food. I'm like, I will be there in 7 minutes. GPS says, show up in 6:30 because you got to beat every clock. And yeah, I just may or may not have eaten solid burgers. Oh yeah. Oh, Daddy gets down. I can put away some cheeseburgers.
Good morning, Kevin. Misconception. I cannot wait to get back to P-Town and see your show. Very much looking forward to it. That is what I'm going to do. I'm trying to take the whole month of August off so I can enjoy the place that I work so freaking hard to live in. We live here. We spend so much money to stay here. We work 47 side hustles, 18 jobs. We slay to live here. I would like to even just look at today. I'll be at Shipwrecked where I'll look at the ocean. I won't be in the ocean or get at it, but I'll at least be able to see it in the background. I'm getting closer, Greg.
As your closing statements, thank you all for coming. You should just run to the beach and take a dip.
That's it. Right before, because I don't have to work tonight, which is kind of exciting. So I might be able to take a little dip after sweating it out with big Jenga. And whose line is it anyway? It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Just tell everybody, good night, drop a mic and go run.
That's
for the
it.
ocean.
I'm going to go for a swim. Bye.
I saw a deer. I was working down there. I saw a deer swim over from Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, swim. Right? People that don't live close to that, they don't really realize.
Hooves moving much water, but
yeah, they swim over to the vineyard.
Came up, shook it off, and just ran into the woods.
It's a freaky thing when you're in a boat, though, and you see them swimming over, and you're like near them, and you're okay. You guys, they go on vacation too.
Yep.
You should be leaving the islands though, because there's a lot of hunting over there.
That's probably exactly what.
Get out of there, Bambi. Go.
Yep.
Run.
Yep. And then you had the orcas, whatever, fighting all around town.
Oh, we've already talked about this.
Yep.
There's a lot of shit in our ocean.
Yeah. It turns out it's their house.
Oh,
yep.
Boaters. How are the waters right now? I'm just curious.
Dave enjoys getting on his boat.
Well, Tori was talking to me about sailing season, and it's just something I really don't get. They tourist sail. I was like, oh no. Like I can't even tell you what that would cost or how angry that would make me. I said it sounds bad, but the custom sail. You put the word custom in front of anything, that just automatically adds a 0 to the end of whatever it is, right?
All I know is if you do terrasail, duct tape doesn't work right. Go get the actual tape for the sail. Trust me.
You can sew sails, right? Guys, I don't know anything about sailing. 0 things.
So if you sew it together, it's already just a woven fabric, and with the amount of pressure the wind
it's more
puts
likely
on it,
going to just rip off anyway.
You're just going to tear it up, or it's going to create this ugly scar, like Stitch's just bunched up skin. Yeah, no, I don't think it'll work as well.
That sounds terrible.
I mean, if you don't want to be Tom Hanks in a coconut, then yeah, you stitch up that sail, but on that you try to get the tape or replace the whole thing.
Cliff was going to get one of those little sunfishy things and throw it in the pond across the street, but we don't use it enough to even have it. And also the thought of me sailing with my husband, we'd kill each other. One of us would not make it back from that excursion.
I grew up on sunfishes at Wequaca Lake. My parents get me out of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're a lot of fun to capsize as a child when you're scared to death and you're stuck under because you're wearing your life jacket and it's probably too big for you. So there's too much flotation. And then your head's just stuck there, freaking out, having an anxiety attack. No, all you gotta do is take off the life jacket and swim out from underneath.
We have a similar situation
Yeah.
in our house with Lily. I don't think that there was, she did not boat for a solid 3 years. She was not allowed on my friend's boat because we had a life jacket incident in which she has tactile dysfunction and she proceeded to scream for a 2-hour boat ride.
Yeah. Boating's not for everything. Not for everybody. I enjoy it. I was working in Charleston, South Carolina, and we flew in. We got in early, checked in on a Sunday afternoon, like 3:00 to the hotel. Like, all right, we got the rental. We're not working till tomorrow morning. Sir, the front desk, where should we go? It's like, well, you got nearby, you got these 3 bars generally, and this one allows dogs. Done, gone. All right, so there I go.
Sweet.
Yep, the other 2 guys are with me. And they're from like.
Please tell me you ended up at Jean's.
I don't remember the name. All I know is I was scratching the ears, getting the good boy tail wag, And then we made friends, and by friends, I mean some drunk girl was flirting with one of us. We ended up on their boat. Now I'm with a couple of my buddies that were from, I want to say Fall River, Brockton area. And
no more.
So we get out on the boat, and I'm from the Cape, and any chance to go swimming? Okay, great. Met these people, ended up on a boat. It was a wonderful beginning to a horror story, perhaps. I put my hand over into the water, and it's like bath water. So it's like April, and I can't get that for like another 3 months up here.
Right, solidly.
So all of a
maybe
sudden,
in August.
I'm got my khaki shorts on. That's it. Shirt, socks, and I just jump in. My buddy's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I can't get this for like another 3 months."
Yeah,
Easy.
I'm enjoying it.
You just jumped off a random dude's boat. I'm like, dude, yeah, I'm going to just be a slave to the job for the next 7 days. I'm going to go swimming. It's like, you're crazy. I'm like, you stay on the boat. Make sure they pick me up. Thank you.
Yeah, right. You're on a boat with strangers. Who's crazier? I'd rather be in the ocean. I have a fighting chance.
Listen, I'm pretty and stupid. What can I tell you? The waves were coming in. I wasn't paying attention, but the tide was going out. So as I'm swimming back to the boat, they're going in. I'm being pulled out. I actually held on to one of the big markers, one of the big buoys with a ladder on it.
Idiots.
Live my best life.
I love that.
Yep. Love that for me. Just decided to go swimming.
No, I just left it. I love that, period. I know your disdain and dislike of love that for you.
Mm-hmm. The whole phrase just
makes him so mad.
Yep.
Speaking of burgers, there was a woman in Ohio who found a nose ring in her quarter pounder.
Nice. With cheese. Hi, how are you?
I can't think of anything grosser to find in your quarter pounder.
I think people have found severed
Band-Aids?
fingers. Oh, yeah. There's always a Band-Aid. So do you double down and finish it, or do you take it back? I mean, how drunk are you? I mean,
I think that would cure my problem with fast food real fast. No, thank you. I'm good.
Yeah, I had breakfast around 9:00 yesterday, and then I was working, and then realized I was going to be stuck at a client. I thought for 2 hours. Turns out I was there for 4. And I'm glad I stopped at Honeydew and got a sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant. I'm like, this is my diet because I work too much.
This is my health.
Mhm.
Gee, self-care. Well, there's another
Caloric deficit my behind. All
There's
right.
another weird story here about a man eating a messy 3-course meal on a train despite passengers begging him to stop. It looks as if he's eating chili on a moving train. I can't think of anything more dangerous. That's like eating hot soup while driving.
Nice.
Do not recommend.
Or if there's some funky meat in there and now it smells funny.
Yeah, there's a video of it. All the other passengers were like, "Come on, please stop."
Oh, that man doesn't care.
He does not care.
No, he's on the
Looks
tee.
like he's had a long day of work and he's just trying to get down with whatever soup he's eating on a very busy moving train.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last time I was on the T in Boston, I looked at the person with me. I'm like, is this real life? It's like, oh yeah, this is common. This is just disgusting. Like human beings are doing this. Yeah. Or whatever they were doing. I just was shocked. I'm like, give me a parking space. I will drive
I
myself.
don't know why public transportation works so well everywhere else but in this country. We just don't do it right. And I don't know why. It could be so much better.
People are special. That's all I know.
Painful. I'd like to get them off of our freaking roads. Somebody posted the picture of the Cape Cod tunnel somewhere, and it was just like the Callahan tunnel that they changed for Sandwich and Bourne or whatever. And I laughed. I had a good chuckle
Don't
at
let
it.
the Photoshop secret out.
Yeah, right. But it made me laugh just because I wish we had one.
I mean, at this point, we need it. And then you got calls to figure out how to replace the bridges, or some people are, hey, let's fill in the canal. Or you darn if you do, darn if you don't on all the options, because we still only have a couple main roads in and out.
Yeah.
And then if you're in Barnstable, you got Wequaca Lake in the center of it, and then there's 3 roads all around it, and then they close one.
Right.
Why is life awful? Oh, great.
Remember the road that was open yesterday? Today it's closed. Good luck to you.
And it's paved like this because it's temporary. They're going to tear up this tomorrow because they can only do 40 feet and then they close it down. Like whoever proposed this contract.
4th of July, this is so bad. Why?
Whatever large corporation proposed this contract knew what they were doing. Let me tell you.
Well, at least we don't have 4th of July fireworks, so we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, not in Barcelona. Yeah, go to everybody else's beaches, terrorize their piping plovers.
Seriously. All right, what's in the movies this weekend? The Barbie movie. They're calling it
I would probably
Barbie
go see it.
Core. Barbie Core. They're decorating their house in magentas and hot pinks. Like it's now a thing.
What's Barbie Core?
That's what they're calling it.
Like
the
decor?
colors. Yeah.
Never.
I didn't even listen. My dad builds elevators. He worked for Otis Elevator. He built my Barbies a hydraulic elevator because I asked for a Barbie dream house, and my dad was like, "That's too expensive. Let me build you something better." I mean, he built me an actual working elevator for my Barbie.
Perfect. I see nothing wrong with it.
But all I would do with my Barbies was cut off all of their hairs.
Is that why we get along so much? Are you reliving your childhood through
remind
me?
me of my Barbies growing up, Greg.
Stephanie has psychological issues.
And I would draw on their faces and make them look like Jem's Misfits. It's like, because I wanted something freaking cooler than Barbie.
Then you got Billy Madison. I'm not going to kill him today. Oh, man.
I made all my Barbies look like Steve Buscemi. Never anything pretty. It always had to be mucked up.
That's Steve Buscemi.
So I just don't get wanting to decorate like that. I never liked that pretty and pink and
I've never
Mildred's whatever. No,
I don't know how to decorate a thing. Yep. Nope.
But also, I'm just not rushing to I have not been to a movie in so long. I really want to go to the Falmouth Cinema Pubs. The last one that I saw was 80 for Brady. It's been a while. I need to go see a movie of some sort.
I just saw the latest.
You went by yourself. I love that. I need to have lunchtime movie dates.
Go
with myself.
Yeah. I mean, I'll go with you. Tuesdays are half price tickets.
Okay. And
the theater's empty. Pick a seat.
I'm so down for this.
It's great. Like if I randomly have an afternoon or I gotta go see Fast X, that's a guilty one. Like I just have to see it, but I'm so burnt out.
Is that the end of the?
Oh no, it's part 1 of 2. Because Vin Diesel needs more family. Yep.
Good, Greg.
We know, bro. How are you?
Give you some applause on that one.
Thank you.
Just for you.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Love it. Yeah, no, I mean, beating a dead horse. And I can't wait to see how they have a Paul Walker cameo.
Can't leave the dead alone. Seriously.
They have to milk it.
We don't need holograms. We don't need stuff that they've never said or dredged up old stuff. And the poor man, let him. It's creepy to me when I hear commercials on the radio, when I hear people that I know are no longer with us.
Yep.
It freaks me out. I don't like it. I know that people are trying to make these living memorials where there's holograms of your living person, and now with AI you can recreate it as if they're still here. No, I dislike that very much. It freaks me out.
Yeah, you're perpetuating someone else's grief. Good
Yeah,
job.
yeah, it's real weird for me. It's uncomfortable.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
not
like it.
fun. Nope. How do we remember a past life? Oh, let's try to recreate it.
Yeah, so
double down with
leave-
what we think they would say.
Yeah, leave Paul Walker alone, please, please. So that's a movie that you've got coming up that you want to see. I will see Barbie, but I will wait until it is on the small screen. I do not need to rush out and see that.
Jack Ryan, I think, will be on Amazon Prime.
Very excited for that. And that's the last one.
I think tomorrow, the 30th. That's tomorrow. Yeah. Supposedly season 4 is going to be the last
this
one.
is it.
Mhm.
I'm kind of disappointed about that.
There was also a spin-off of Bosch, I think, but it was on a different service.
There are too many things coming
Bosch
out
is
now.
pretty good.
It's so funny because it's cyclical. I know the writer strike. They were filming something here in Chatham, and the Writers Guild happened to be here, and any Cape people that were part of the Writers Guild went and boycotted because they're still on strike.
Mhm.
There's going to be a real giant hole in our consumption of entertainment coming up real shortly.
They're just going to remake Footloose again.
Oh God, please don't.
Yeah, word for word. Let's go for it.
Well, it'll be in that moment where people will have this spark of ingenuity. I feel like it's going to be this creative space because people will be forced to go do things actually in person.
No, they're just going to legally stream it.
No, they'll have watched everything. We've consumed it all. Now let's go out and do things. I think so, Serafina. I think books are going to make a comeback. I've got a stack of ones over there to start, which I'm excited for.
I mean, I still have conversations with people. Oh my gosh, did you see the movie or read the book? I read the book. It was so and then you also have the diehards that are, I won't watch the movie because I read the book and it meant more to me, because you get to use your own imagination.
Yeah. I'm an object in motion, stays in motion kind of person. So if I'm got a book and I'll rifle through it, then I'll get another one, then I'll get another one, then I'll get another one. Then I get one that I don't really like very much, and then I'm off books.
Binge
then I'm on to the
reading.
next thing. I'm a binger.
I'm a binge watcher.
I'm a binger of all things, though. I'm like, oh, I like this. Oh yeah, I forgot I like this. I want it all the time. Then I get bored of it, and then it's to the next. So yeah, I've got my little cycle of things, but I would also like time off to be able to focus on a book where I'm not falling asleep or following it closely and focusing on the book itself and nothing else. I need a bubble. I haven't created my little bubble yet, but I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm marking things off my to-do list. You saw that.
That a girl.
I sometimes make up to-do lists and stuff I've already done just so I could cross it off. I feel like it builds a little momentum.
That might make you a psychopath. That might be an issue.
I think we all need a little momentum sometimes. And if that's what kicks it in, Greg, who are you to tell me
2
now?
+ 2 = 4. Math genius. New Einstein.
Seriously, we need to create our own narratives. I feel like if you're going to leave us today with anything, create your own narrative. If that's what works for you, get it going.
Yeah. And when I practice pickup lines in the mirror, let me tell you how well they work in real life.
Exactly. Serafina
that-
said there's nothing wrong with a quick hit of serotonin. It's like,
Oh, absolutely.
did something.
Yeah.
Now let's go do more things.
Yep. No, I gotta
Not
go.
for you.
I'm too late. I gotta go to work.
That's disappointing.
Not right now. Right now, I'm here for it. But I'm just saying.
So I will see you next Thursday.
Why? Let's just stay on the air until next Thursday. You've got enough people to bring us food. Let's go. We'll rock, paper, scissors for bathroom breaks. We're staying live for a week. No, that's not how that works.
I don't think if I sat in this chair for another hour, I'd be able to get up ever again. To the point where I'm like, I need to move my body.
Nah, it's overrated. No, I like
Did you ever
sitting
watch
still.
the movie WALL-E? I feel like that's what we're turning into.
No.
The blobs on the airplane that's just out there perpetually. They didn't know that real life existed.
Well, like WALLE?
Yes.
The robot?
Yes.
Nope, never saw it.
It's what's happening in society right now.
What
I'm
about
telling you?
What about Idiocracy?
I didn't see that.
Oh.
Do I need to see it?
So, for instance, I think,
or can you just surmise it for me so I don't have to?
Well, basically, if you think of today's world and how screwed up it is, you basically have the plot for the movie.
Okay.
Celebrities are running the country. Nobody takes care of themselves or cares. They all just sit in front of their screens. Crocs. So supposedly the Crocs were supposed to be so out there, and they came out and they were put in that movie because nobody would wear these rubber shoes. Now they are an absolute fashion statement and people are accessorizing them.
Well, that's real.
Oh, it's almost like The Simpsons, how they predicted almost every social catastrophe
Croc
we'll
life.
ever have. Yeah.
I'm all about it.
Yep. Hashtag Croc life.
Right?
I feel like Jimmy.
I live that Croc life and I love it.
I feel like Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake. Actually, you just have to say that all the time. They haven't done anything stupid on the internet together lately.
No, he's being a parent.
Yeah. Well, I guess,
it does take you out for a solid decade of not doing things.
You take care of yourself and your family first. Whatever.
Right. Yeah.
What about my needs of just stupid scrolling?
Where are my friends?
Yeah.
Who's going to play with me?
Yeah. Who's going to entertain me while I pick my nose and hate everybody? Yeah. Puppies.
All right. This is degenerative. I love you.
Tracy Morgan. I ended up on some YouTube chain of him just acting.
I do like Tracy Morgan.
Him being erratic during like talk show host interviews.
So just him being Tracy Morgan?
Just ruining Conan O'Brien's life. Scaring the heck out. It's always funny when you have someone like Jimmy Fallon go, oh, nope. Because like, oh, we're going to get canceled. Nope. Like, what do we do when you see him get frantic and things are just weird and you can't control it? It's always fun for me.
I'm like that. I call that on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what? That's weird and fun. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, particularly when you try to wind me up about this embarrassing, screwed up story of mine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Come on, Greg.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this stupid thing happened to me, my dear friend Stephanie, and I'd like to tell you about it. Just don't bring it up on the air. 5 minutes later. So someone had a good weekend. Thanks, Stephanie. Great. Wonderful. No, I can't do somersaults anymore. Thank you. Let's tell that story. It's a joke. I made that one up. Stop.
I have this vision now of you and I in a field doing somersaults all the way to like the Knockabout Beer Garden, just because I'm thinking of like an open green area.
I would need it.
All right. I'm going to go put on my granny panties and we're going to go get this done. You guys have a great day. For Greg and Stephanie, we appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time. I really do. I think I'm going to do that. I think we should do that.
I'm going to put on my granny panties.
What's happening?